Hi guys, how's it going? It's your girl Caitlin from Make It Blue, a Disney adventure, and today's episode is all going to be about my 25 list of Christmas movies and Christmas films. And I know this got uploaded very late, so I apologize for that, but I had to make tons of thumbnails and it took me a lot longer than it usually does to put them all up. So I appreciate your patience, and we will get right into it as soon as we get a person in here. Of course, today's episode is going to be all about our top 25 list of holiday ship movies and TV shows, including 2 special announcements that are going to come at the end of our episode today. And if you guys are here, make sure you guys are sharing out the live. And those of you who are on replay, make sure you guys are including your favorite movies and TV shows. And if you want to be involved, please let us know by reaching out to me on Instagram. Because we are live, guys, make sure you check out Dean from the Live Place. He is Dreamer's Empire here on YouTube, as well as the Live Place YouTube channel. And he is a family-friendly creating website who has a bunch of Disney family creators ready to enjoy every single week. And I'm honored to be on the list with tons of other creators. And I definitely wanted to be there to help. And again, today's episode is going to be going into a top 25 list of holiday movies and TV shows, and it will be including 2 special announcements tonight, and I'm very excited to share them with you all. So, and make sure you guys continue to support my sister's drawing Instagram down below, animation_drawing_adventure. She would love to see your support on her Instagram. Mine, you can always support too. All of my social media is linked down below, as well as if my moderator's here, James Ryan will be sharing that with you guys throughout the night. Dean and the turkey legs, sir, thank you. Make sure you share us on social media. Let others know that you are watching me and that I'm live, because I haven't been live in quite a few, and I thought I would go live with you all. So today's episode is going to go into a top 25 list of Disney holiday movies. And today's episode we're going to go right into that. Let me my laptop's plugged in. I thought it wasn't plugged in, but it is. So I'm going to go from a difference between Disney movies to Hallmark movies to Netflix Christmas movies, because I've really enjoyed looking at Christmas movies throughout different streaming platforms. I'm going to go through Apple TV soon, and I'm actually going to go through Hulu and HBO Max, so that way I can give you guys a list of what else is to come. So my 2 announcements are going to be about fundraising efforts that I'm going to be helping with you, and I need you guys' help on it. And I'm very excited to get you guys involved in the project. Thanks to the 3 of you who are here today. Again, today's episode is going to be about a top 25 list of holiday movies and TV shows, including 2 special announcements from me at the end of the episode today. So make sure you guys try to hang in there. And if you're not there, please go ahead. BDF, hello, Keith. Nice to see you. Hello. Teen, I love the Polar Express, and the Charlie Brown Christmas was actually going to be on my list today. James, hi there. Sorry, seems everybody's streaming right now. I'm so sorry, James. I didn't know other people were streaming. Hey, James, you're here. I sent you an Instagram message, a voice message. Please listen to that. I don't know what you've been have been hearing what's been going on, but I just wanted to keep you in the loop. And if something happens tonight, I'm giving you the authority. But I didn't know a lot of people were streaming. I apologize. For those of you in replay, please give me your thoughts on the announcements today, what you think about them, and also include some movies that I never included in my list, so that way you guys can enjoy all the content that can be. Very excited to share with you guys my efforts coming up. All right, we're going to go right into it. We're going to go starting with the Disney classic holiday movies and TV shows, and we'll go into Hallmark, and then we will go into Netflix, which is what I've been getting to lately. We're going to be getting, we're going to be doing Apple TV Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max on another episode in January, so that way I can do that. I will surely do. I think I'm in the loop, but I'll check it out right now. Thank you, James. It's a voice message, just so you know. but thank you. So we're gonna start into Disney Christmas movies. Now, in our household, we had a family tradition every Christmas as a kid. We would watch 3 movies, and it was something that was pretty classic in our household to watch. So our first one was Mickey's Christmas Carol. It was very, very fun in our house. We really enjoyed that. We enjoyed Goofy as the ghost. And we really enjoyed what he brought to every single part of the film, because I really think Goofy and the way that he brought the story across was really fun to watch, and it's something I continue to love watching to this day. I think it's so much fun. Um, and along with Mickey: A Christmas Carol, I really love Scrooge McDuck's involved in this series, or this movie, I should say. Scrooge McDuck is not seen enough nowadays, especially anymore. Recently with DuckTales, but not very much, leading up to it. And I saw a lot of Scrooge McDuck, in the parks or outside, Disney. But now you don't really see that. So when I always get the Christmas Carol, you always get the great experience of seeing Scrooge McDuck and getting his personality, which is really fun to watch on film. Um, and then my 2 other traditions are very classic in our household. We've been watching them since they've come out, and that is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. They are 2 films that are based off of old holiday stories and does classic Christmas storytelling and with a Disney twist. And I think that's really fun, and I really enjoy watching those every single year. We actually have Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas on Blu-ray. That's one of our movies we had to get on Blu-ray, and we really enjoyed that. So, yeah.
Piece of crap Huh?
Okay. Thank you, Keith, for giving me that message. I appreciate that. So Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Twice Upon a Christmas basically gives the classic storytelling of Christmas movies and does it with a Disney twist. I really enjoy those films. That's something that I really enjoyed as a kid, and I still continue to watch to this day. They're one of our family classics that we watch every single year, and those 3 holiday movies from Disney are so classic in our household, and it's something we still watch today. I think a majority of them are on Disney Plus. I believe Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas is not on Disney Plus yet, but I'm sure it will be. And then my Disney Plus favorites for Christmas, we really enjoyed Noelle. I watched that when that came out on Disney Plus, and I really enjoyed that film. It was kind of on the basis of a Hallmark film, but it had a little bit of adventure to it. But I really enjoyed that film as well. I think Noelle is great. It's Noelle is the name of that movie, and I really enjoyed that on Disney Plus as well. That was one of my favorites on Disney Plus. And then TV shows for Disney. There are several holiday specials that Disney has done throughout the years that I've really enjoyed. One of them is a winter movie. It's not exactly a Christmas movie, but it is a winter film. And it is a DCOM movie called Cloud 9. It stars Dove Cameron. And she's a failed snowboarder who has to realize that she, did it for sometimes the wrong reasons and never pushed herself as much as she possibly could. And she was forced to do that due to a relationship issue. And she decided to do this with somebody who hasn't been in the snowboarding industry for a year, and had a fear to go back on the ice or on the snow. And I really enjoyed that DCOM film. It's a love-hate relationship. Some people really enjoy it, some people don't enjoy it. But I really enjoy that film. That's a great film for DCOM movies. I don't believe they have made a DCOM movie with that in it. If I remember correctly, I don't believe there's a film with that in it. So, but if I do, I will let you know, and I will be watching it, and we'll give you guys a review. And then Disney Channel. There was the one that sticks out in my mind when I was coming up with this list was Out of the Box. And that is a 90s kid show, so all of you 90s kids will know who I'm talking about or had kids in the 90s. They might have known the show. Out of the Box was a show that was about arts and crafts and showing unique storytelling um, and fun, fun songs and adventure. And the two hosts basically create a fort house for the neighborhood kids and would allow them to come over. But when they built it, they come into this, it comes into a big room and allows the imagination to go wild. I loved the holiday episode they had. They had a a Christmas edition of the show, but it's shared all the different holidays that people celebrate during this time of year, whether it's Kwanzaa, whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, and I think that was beautiful to teach kids in a fun way of showing that on camera. And the arts and crafts I loved, and they also had a Halloween episode that was great crafts on that, and I also love showing that as well, so that is awesome. I really enjoyed that. Um, what else do I like? With Hallmark, and then I believe with remember that Bear in the Big Blue House used to have a Christmas episode, but I don't remember much of it. But I have watched the show. I do know I watched the show because I watched an updated episode and it made sense. Like I was like, I heard this before. So I definitely I did love that show. Trying to remember any other films that have done a Christmas special. I believe Hannah Montana did a Christmas special once, and I really enjoyed that. Hannah Montana wasn't my favoriteest show in the world, but like I enjoyed it from time to time. Shake It Up did do a Christmas special. Really enjoyed that one. Shake It Up is a dance with Zendaya and Bella Thorne as the characters. That was a great film. Really enjoyed that. And unlike Dan from today's Rob Fuzz episode, all these are actually Christmas movies or celebrating those who celebrate other holidays. So yeah, or winter movies. I always told Dan. I told Dan in the live today. It was like, are not Christmas movies, but you could choose winter movies that aren't Christmas related. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that would be great. Now we're going to move on into Hallmark movies, and that's where I love Christmas time. This time of year is Christmas time. Hallmark movies is where it's at in our family. We try to watch most of the new Christmas movies every single year. We've had favorites since the beginning that we've been watching this the past couple years. And we've had ones that have been released a long time ago. And we have ones that have been released this year that we really enjoyed. And we'll kind of go through the list. One of my all-time favorites, anything with Danica McKellar in it, is fantastic for me. I really love her as an actor. I never watched Wonder Years, but I do really enjoy her character or her personality and the way she acts on camera. And I really enjoyed that. So her original, I'm going to pull up a list because she has so many movies. You totally don't forget about it. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, guys. Hold on. She has so many Christmas movies that I don't remember the list. So, I'm trying to make sure My Christmas Dream was one of them. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, I agree as well. So, okay, here we go. So the one that I really enjoyed is one of her first films she created with Hallmark Movies. Her first Christmas movie with Hallmark was back in 2015. It was released in November 27th, and that is Crown for Christmas. Basically, the character uh, used to be a housekeeper at a very fancy New York hotel. She gets fired. She accepts a job from a gentleman who knows of a king of a royal family in a small country, and basically has to babysit a little girl um, who is a princess, and they have to kind of just figure out this dynamic. The prince gets involved. It's very interesting, and I've really enjoyed that. So that's one of my favorites here. And then the other Christmas movie I really enjoyed from Dana McKellar is My Christmas Dream, that was released back in 2016, November 19th. Clearly remember this movie because it was a part of my college program years, and I really enjoyed that Christmas because I was with my family, but I also was missing my Disney family, and we kind of were watching some of these Christmas movies together, which was a lot of fun. So this movie is about a manager at a department store called McDougal's, and she is determined to land an international market or a manager position at an international store that would be the first for this department store. And basically, they have to impress the store owner. While making a holiday display, they meet a painter who accidentally spilled on her dress and got fired, and they had to kind of come together and make this holiday special, make the holiday display into what it is. Hello, Rachel Loves Disney. How are you? And that is all about that. Basically, I'm on Hallmark Channel's website. Says Christina turns to a recently fired store employee who happens to be a talented artist and a single dad to his youngest son. It also stars Deidre Hall and David Hatton Jones. And the other part of Maximilian was Rupert Henry Jones in that film in Crown for Christmas. Really enjoy Crown for Christmas. If you have not watched that film, please do. It's one of my favorite Hallmark Christmas movies that I think she has ever made. Coming Home for Christmas is one of my favorites from the past couple of years that she's done Hallmark movies, and that is premiered back in 2017, November 18th, 2017. She is a house manager in this movie, and she is managing for a very legendary family who's trying to sell their property. They try to create an extravagant gala for their last year of making it, and we had to have a love triangle here between the Marley family, the two Marley brothers. One's a young guy who's and one who's kind of like is the life of the party and travels and does a lot, while the other one, Robert, is all business, in his head and never, doing things for fun. And so it's kind of a cool way to. I think a love triangle is interesting to share on film, and I think they did a really good job with sharing that on her list. I'm trying to remember. I believe she did one 2 years ago, but I'm trying to remember if she did one last year. She did do one. Okay, so another favorite of mine, I actually have this downloaded on my phone or on my I actually purchased this movie from Amazon and put it on my phone because I enjoyed this movie so much. And it was Christmas at Grand Valley, and it is a Hallmark film that released back in 2018 on December 21st, so very close to Christmas that year. She is an artist in this film, and she basically is having a hard time getting a gallery viewing in Chicago, but then ends up finding to go back to Chicago or to Grand Valley where she grew up, gets to kind of guide her path that way. She kind of falls into the lodge, which is a place where she learned her passion for art. While the love interest in this film, who is Brennan Elliott, is a person that's a part of the executive team of the resort, or the resort experience that they're owning at the time. So he was trying to review the hotel and see if it's worth saving, while she's really passionate about the lodge, and you would think they don't really exactly work together, but you kind of see how they gradually over time make things worse or make things better. I obviously don't want to ruin the films because that's for you to watch, but that's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. And then this last year, I didn't watch the entire movie, but I have seen splits of it. And that is Christmas at Dollywood. This was making Hallmark history. This was the first film that they have done in a theme park in their time of doing this. And it's at Dollywood. For those of you who don't know, that's for Dolly Parton. And they basically are told to produce a show for the 20th anniversary of a Christmas festival at Dollywood. And the only thing is that they have to really impress Dolly, because the person who is working with her and her love interest in the film wants to become a general manager for Dollywood. Sorry, my brain is in another universe today. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the bits and pieces I've seen in this movie. I haven't seen the full version of this film, but I really do enjoy it. And then she does have a Christmas movie this year, and that is Christmas She Wrote, and it actually premiered really early this year, and it was December 6th this year. I'll read the description because I have not seen the list on here, and that is Danica McKellar and Dean Neal are the two starring roles in this film. It says, while Kaylee, a romance writer, has her column canceled right before Christmas, she heads home to reconnect with her family. Kaylee gets an unexpected visit from the man who canceled her column, who fights not only to bring her back to the publisher, but also for her heart. Aww. That's sweet. I like that. I apologize if you hear noise above me. That is my neighbors. That is not me saying that. Want to apologize for that. Alrighty. And then this year, I know I've watched a few of the Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movies this year. Let me just see if I haven't missed any that I haven't seen. I haven't had a chance to see a lot of these yet. So I'm going to go to the 2019 movies because that's more familiar to me. What was the one with Kristen Chenoweth? I really enjoyed that one. Sorry, guys. I was more prepared than this, but then everything left my mind. Oh, I forgot about that one. So there was one last year that had Jodie Sweetin, and if you guys love Full House or Fuller House, she was a star in one of those films, and it was called Merry and Bright, and I really enjoyed that one. That one was really good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. What else is here? The Mistletoe Secret was really good. That was with Kelly Pegler, Tyler Haynes, and Patrick Duffy. Really good film. Really enjoyed that one from last year. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, Christmas Under the Stars was cute with Jesse McCaffey and Autumn Reisner. Love her movies. Let's see. That's a different version of Christmas at Graceland. Oh, Christmas at Graceland is another favorite of mine. Christmas at Graceland, that is, I believe, Jesse Brown and Kelly Pickler in that one, and that was a phenomenal movie. Love that. One of my Hallmark favorites of, I think, the last couple of Christmas movies I've seen. I just want to make sure I'm not missing one. Oh, Christmas in Rome was cute. That was with Lacey Chabert, who's another Hallmark favorite of mine, and Sam Page. And I think that's it for Hallmark movies. I haven't watched many from this year, so I can't really give my full input on that, but that is perfectly okay. We are going to go into Netflix movies before we are going to move on to the closing of our show and the exciting announcements that you guys have been waiting for. Yay! Okay, we're going to go into Netflix right now, and I will be sharing with you One is a franchise that I've been watching over and over again. If you guys have not seen that franchise, I highly recommend doing so. It's loading here. One is based on has a new sequel that's out that I have not watched yet, but it's one that I'm wanting to watch. And in the original movie, it was called The Princess Switch, and it has Vanessa Hudgens, who you guys all know from High School Musical. And she has one called The Princess Switch. Really enjoyed that film. That was phenomenal. I think that's my favorite out of all the Hallmark, all the Netflix movies that have come out from Christmas. Hey, what about classic Christmas movies? Okay, so I'm into the classic like shorts like Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph. I've watched the Santa Claus movies, which are very classic, but the classic films for me, they don't do as well for me. The only reason I say that is because our family doesn't have a lot of time together, and we try to watch as many, of our general new things to watch, while still keeping some tradition. So we try not to overwhelm ourselves with too many traditions, just because James, both me, Allie, myself, and my sister Allie both work in retail now, so we have less time together than we have been a couple years ago. So we're just making our list a little bit simpler than it normally does. But Home Alone, we've watched a lot of Christmases. White Christmas, I don't think we've ever watched as a family. I know I've watched it, but I don't believe so as a family. But a lot of the classic Christmas movies we try to not watch often just because we've watched them before as kids, and we don't get as much time. So we try watching new stuff and new memories with the family, if that makes sense, James. But there are some classic ones. I just don't remember the list on the top of my head, but yeah. Miracle on 34th Street I have watched as a kid. White Christmas and Holiday Inn. I have not heard of Holiday Inn. I will look into that. But yeah, this is the new film that's going to go out on Netflix, and that is The Princess Switch Again. This is the sequel to the original film. I really enjoyed that. It's one of my favorite Netflix Christmas movies. Love it. It was phenomenal movies. I'm excited to watch that, the new version. Actually, it does have. Now that you said White Christmas, James, White Christmas came up on Netflix. 1954. I didn't know that it was even on here. Cool, I learned something new today. I'm trying to find the Christmas movies that I like. I usually save them on here. Oh, another Vanessa Hudgens movie is, I need to turn this down anyways for you guys to see my announcements anyways. Hey, there it is The Night Before Christmas. It was released last year. Really enjoyed this film. This is really good. I love Vanessa Hudgens as an actress. I kind of wish she acted more in regular TV, but I really enjoy her Netflix movies that she has been coming out with. And I really hope that she does do a Hallmark Christmas movie, because I do think she would do very well in that. Another one is if some of you guys have kids that grew up with another Cinderella story, or a Cinderella story with a different version, they did do one with Laura Morano, who was found as Allie from Austin and Allie on Disney Channel. Really enjoy that show, by the way. If you haven't watched that, please do. This one is Christmas Wish. So a Cinderella story, Christmas Wish. It has Greg Sulkin, which I believe he's been in some Disney XD projects. He's also been on some Disney Channel projects, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But he has been in some Disney ties with that. And I know he was a YouTuber, I believe, before that as well. Really enjoyed that film as well. Let's see. Did I miss any? Oh, and then my favorite series that Netflix has done that has done really well for them, and I still think that it does well, and I think they're great movies to watch, is a Christmas Prince series. So the first one is the base of the film, the second one is based off a royal wedding, and the next one is a Christmas Prince, a royal baby. There are 3 movies. Love all 3 of these movies. Really enjoyed them. They're a part of a great. I love watching these around Christmas time, and honestly, I kind of like watching them all year, because it shows us love and positivity in a great way that you can take any day of your life, which I really enjoy. I really enjoyed that. I'm trying to remember if I missed something because I feel like I did, but I can't remember. Free Reign also did a Christmas special on theirs. I didn't even know Elf on the Shelf had a animated series, guys. I'm learning something new every day. Oh, Spirit Riding Free. If you guys have not watched Spirit, the Stallion of the Cimarron, I believe is the name of the movie. It's made by DreamWorks. That was one of my sister's favorite movies growing up, and they created a animated series called Spirit Riding Free. It is in, I believe, its 9th season originally. Now they're going through other like spin-offs of these. But for me, it's a really fun series. I really enjoy Spirit as a character and as well as on this animated series, but their holiday special called Spirit Riding Free Spirit of Christmas is a great series. Really enjoyed that. I do think it's a great show to watch if you guys do have kids. Spirit Riding Free is a great series to watch on Netflix. Love the series. Fantastic. My sister's also been enjoying DreamWorks Dragons Rescue Riders. I remember that she's been watching that. They do have a holiday series this year. And I've yet to watch the Lego Christmas movies or the Lego Christmas special. That I'm on the look for, and that's going to be on Disney Plus. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything on Disney Plus on my list before we wrap up the show, because that's the majority of them. I actually watch holiday films all year round, but then again, I watch horror films. Okay, I can't watch horror films, James. I don't have you there, but holiday films I do watch year round. I watch Hallmark movies year round, and that's perfectly okay. Oh. I should be able to be logged in the other one, though. Sorry, I have to log in because apparently it didn't like me. Okay, let me show you something of this. Hold on, guys. I should be able to log in because I kept it. Yay! Perfect. Hold on, guys. I have it up and running. Oh, and I love my new Apple Pencil, by the way. Mulan is finally out, guys. That will be my next week's episode. Is going to be the watching of finally of live action Mulan. Since I am a Mulan lover of the original classic series, really interested to see this live action version. Okay, we are looking for holiday movies and specials. Oh, the Disney's Magical Holiday Celebration this year was awesome because it kind of took a look between the last 4 years of them doing this every single year. I think it was a great way to show that. But here's that movie I was talking about earlier, Noelle by Anna Kendrick in it. phenomenal movie on Disney Plus. Really recommend this movie. It was really cute. Watched that when it came out on Disney Plus. Home Alone, I believe, is on this. Prep and Landing, fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Also, this cute little short was cute. Disney From Our Family to Yours, really cute short. Really enjoyed that as well. I always watch the Santa Claus series. Hi, MGM Family Travels. You are never late. You are on time. And I'm actually going to be watching the Santa Claus movies. I did not know they were on here, so that's exciting. I'm actually going to be downloading one right now because I love the third one. The third one's my favorite out of all of them. Don't quote me why, but my mom thinks it's a little weird too, but I really enjoy it. The live action version of A Christmas Carol is really good as well. Nightmare Before Christmas would be one of Allie's favorites. Oh, actually, they're both on here, guys. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas is on here, which is exciting, which means I can actually watch them, that's really exciting. Olaf's Frozen Adventure, another holiday classic film. Really enjoyed that. Ever since that came out, I've really enjoyed that. And what else has been there? I just want to make sure I'm not missing something. Miracle on 34th Street is on Disney Plus, guys, if you just want to watch that. Oh, Full Court Miracle. There is a DCOM movie. 2003, and it's called Full Court Miracle. So yes, there is a not one. And then the Mickey's Christmas Carol is on here too. Yay! I can watch that on here this year. Yay. So excited about that. One of my favorite holiday movies is Mickey's Christmas Carol. 1983, but very classic. What else? Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. Back in the day, 2002, I totally forgot about this. Was Winnie the Pooh. There was a holiday movie called A Merry Pooh Year. Totally forgot about the movie. That's awesome. I totally forgot about this. I might have to watch it this year just to relive my childhood. But that's the cover of the film. I'm kind of excited about that. And the Tigger movie is on here, which is a childhood classic favorite of mine. I'll have to watch that just for nostalgia because I really enjoy that. This one here also, I learned a lot about backstage decorating. If you guys want to learn about backstage decorating at Disney parks, and that is this one right here that's called Disney Decorating Holiday Magic. It was premiered last year as an independent holiday special, and it was a fantastic special. I learned quite a bit from this. Learned about how Disney Cruise Line, Disneyland, Disney World celebrate Christmas and the holidays and how they decorate, which is awesome and it's incredible to watch. And I'm really excited to share that with all of you. Hi, nice to see you. Isn't YouTube humming tonight? Apparently it is tonight. I thought Friday 10 o'clock nobody would be watching and I would be the only one on, but apparently I'm not the only one who's streaming tonight, and I figured this out the hard way. But this is going to lead us into perfect timing. MGM Family Travel, you guys have come in at a phenomenal time. Next week's episode, I might be taking a break or might be doing it earlier in the week. So stay in touch to my Instagram and my Facebook page. And if you guys, if I don't hear anything and you guys want to message James Ryans in the comments over here and message him and ask him, hey, is she streaming? Am I missing something? If not, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel if you guys are new, and to click the bell if you haven't already, even if you are subscribed, because sometimes YouTube has not been giving notifications that people have been going live. So make sure you guys click that ring button so that way you guys know if I'm about to stream. I'm very excited. I did not post the thumbnail for my upcoming projects yet, but I am phenomenally thrilled to share this with all of you. I tried to get it working on my computer so that way I can make like a huge reveal, but I couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to have to do some chatting with Buy a Pre project and see how I'm supposed to do this. So The first one is going to be our most recent fundraising effort. You guys have known since day one of Disney been announcing cast layoffs for the Walt Disney Company, that I have been invested in helping cast members as much as possible throughout this layoff. And I think I figured out a way to have you guys as my YouTube family involved, as well as helping cast members in the middle of the magic right now. So there's two organizations that I have been supporting since day one that have been helping cast members in this troubling time right now. One is Magic for Magic Makers, who is Dana. I did an interview with her about a month ago, and I really would like for you guys, if you haven't watched that, please do. She is one of my closest friends here. We have gotten to know each other pretty closely, and that's an interview of how her effort is. It is currently not a nonprofit yet, but she would love to get it to nonprofit status if she can. But it's an effort to help cast members who are really struggling, and it's based off a nomination system. The other one has been going through Cast Member Pantry, and that is a fully cast member run organization who's helping fellow cast members with food insecurity issues. And especially during layoff, it helps a lot of laid off and furloughed cast members continue to get food during this pandemic, because they've had unemployment issues, they've had state CARES Act issues from Disney because of data issues from the state and not Disney. And it's affecting them really big. So I definitely wanted you guys to be involved. So the way I'm getting involved is kind of making it a little bit different than normally. So I took this idea from Pepper Tree Villa, dun, 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 and I thought this would be a great way to raise money, kind of have me watch new content or tell you guys a little bit more on how Disney Plus has changed my watching experience, and kind of watching things together and making input and making commentary together as a group. We can have guests come in of all kinds of friends, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys. Are you guys ready? Because I need thumbs up in the comments if you guys are ready. James is saying Dana is amazing, and her energy on behalf of cast members in this time of trouble is a perfect example of the spirit of the season. Absolutely, James. And if you guys want to help children of cast members right now, there is a Facebook page going around called the Cast Member Toy Box. That is a college or a cast member run organization as well. It is actually supported by Cast Member Pantry, and it's called the Cast Member Toy Box. And that is going to be helping children of cast members help get their children Christmas presents this year. That is a great organization to check out. I will be posting it here in the comments. So Facebook page is Cast Member Toy Box. And that is the one to help celebrate children who are going through what's been going on lately. No worries, Keith. This is actually going to be a fun fundraiser, and if you can't get involved, sharing out the word is just as important as fundraising and donating to the organizations we're going to help. And with that, I'm excited for you guys to announce this is the date. We are going to be streaming for 6 hours. I was inspired by Pepper Tree Villa's watch parties, as well as Donna's amazing live stream of streaming more than 6 hours. And I thought the least I can do, and I have done 6 hours before, so I am able to do it because I did it with Dan. And if you guys don't know, I was on Dan's 8-hour stream, but I was on it for 6 hours, about 6 hours. And I'm excited to share this with you guys. And my first project I'm unveiling tonight is Cast Member Disney Plus Watch Party Fundraiser. So the fundraiser is going to be split. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Oh gosh, now my screen is getting too bright again. Okay, hold on. Let's see if that'll help. There we go. Okay, you can't see it as much, but it is. So the proceeds for this is going to be, this date is going to be January 23rd. It's going to start at 10 a.m. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's going to go through 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 23rd. And it's going to be all the proceeds from the from this are going to go to split. So half of it's going to go for Magic Makers, and half of it's going to go to the cast member pantry. So if you guys want to get the word out on this, please do, because this is our first fundraiser in our Disney YouTube community that is going to be helping the cast member community, and that is extremely important. I will be sharing this with Pete McDevitt and other channels who have been helping other fundraising efforts throughout Disney. It is so much, I'm so proud and honored to be creating this. How you're going to be donating is through two things. I am going to be posting Dana's information, and I'm also going to be posting cast member pantry's information, the Amazon wish list, Venmo, PayPal for Dana, and I'm also going to be opening my PayPal, and I will be making a Venmo for my account, so that way you guys can actively, if you guys don't want to donate to the organizations right away, you guys could donate through me, and I would send it over. I will be making video proof, so that way you guys know that all the money that is being sent over will be, and that will be going through Instagram. As soon as I get that information to you, I will let you guys know about how you guys can donate and what you guys can do ahead of time to help as many cast members as possible. If you guys want to be a part of this fundraiser, be a guest, have content you want me to watch, please don't hesitate to contact me on social media, my YouTube or my Instagram, my Twitter. Thank you, James. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook page. This is Magic for Magic Makers Facebook page. Please go and check them out. Magic for Magic Makers is amazing. Dana has raised over $10,000 since April for helping cast members in need, and that is absolutely incredible. Her current nomination right now is a cast member who was on furlough. He just got called back to work, but he got evicted from his home right after Disney called him back, and they have someone in the family also passed away days after finding out he went back to work. So Dana wants to help him get out of his car and spend the holidays in an apartment, which is definitely what should be happening right now. So I really would appreciate that. After this is announced, I'm going to be waiting until 10 a.m. Waiting until 10 a.m. tomorrow to post this on my Instagram. So you guys are the first to see this. So the fundraiser, again, it's going to be January 23rd, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to go through 3 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to make the content up to you. All of the content on Disney Plus is captioned, which means I can be able to watch on screen. So you guys can input any of the shows that you guys would want me to watch. Obviously, keeping it family friendly. A majority of it is family friendly, but keep that in mind. And also keep in mind anything with high amounts of special effects may not be the best for me to see on screens. That would be great. I am in Walt Disney World that day, and I want to come into the stream with you as your on-the-spot reporter. Oh, I would love that, James. That would be so much fun. I would message me about that. I'm in on that. But yeah, January 23rd, if any of you guys want to take a picture of that, so you guys don't forget about that. Make sure you guys take a picture of that now. All proceeds will be split half and half. Half are going to go to cast member pantry. Half of it's going to go for Magic Makers. I'm going to contact Dana to see if she wants to get involved in this project and let you guys a little bit more about Magic for Magic Makers, since a lot of you guys don't know about her. And then our next fundraising project, because I'm continually doing this throughout the year. I'm also going to be supporting my local summer camp called Wisconsin Lions Camp. I really would like to help you guys support an organization who gave me a lot during my childhood, and I would love to give that back to all of you. So my next fundraising effort is going to happen in the spring. I have no date yet, but I have the organization picked, and most of you guys in the community, if you guys have heard already, this is an organization that's been going around. It is also very special to the cast member community. We do volunteer a lot of our time at this particular charity, and right now they have over 3 million lights on their campus right now, and that is I'm sorry, that's the neighbors upstairs if you're hearing screaming. It is not coming from me. Is Give Kids the World Village, and that is going to be coming this upcoming spring. And of course, I think I'm going to make it around Valentine's Day, so that's why there's a heart. Man, the light is strong today. There we go. Give Kids the World Village is going to be our next upcoming fundraiser, and that is no date to be announced yet, but once I do have a date, I will be updating you guys about that. But get ready to help a lot of people who could use a lot of magic this time of year, especially our cast member community, as well as Give Kids the World Village, who didn't get to make a lot of magic for a lot of kids this year due to COVID. So I would love for you guys to be able to help. So again, for those of you guys who are watching the replay and you guys weren't able to see that, January 23rd at 10 a.m. through 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be my Disney Plus watch party. Everything's going to come up to you guys and vote. So I'm going to be starting to put up polls on Instagram as a question on Instagram tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be posting it and saying, hey, or actually I'm going to be posting it around 9:30 because I have work earlier. I start working before that. So I'm going to be posting at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time of films, TV shows you guys want to be watching. Keep in mind, no high special effects, please. Just for the safety of myself and not seeing an overstimulation attack on screen. Trust me, you guys do not want to see that on screen. And Bill, MGM Family Travel, you are welcome to help with this. Given suggestions, you guys can be a guest for one of the sections. Definitely, I'm open on all the help. James, if you can start putting my social media out there so that way if people are asking questions on where to contact me, that way they know. Make sure you guys reach me out on Instagram is my best way of reaching me, but you can also message me on Twitter as well as reaching out on my Facebook page. All three of them will have great resources for me to contact. For both organizations with Give Kids the World, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that fundraiser yet, but I will be doing that. So, perfect. I follow you everywhere. Awesome. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, just message me on them. I may not answer right away, but because I work in holidays and retail and it's been crazy. But I will be certainly reaching out to you guys about that. Very excited about these two projects. Very thrilled about this. I'm excited to help the cast member community and help raise money to help cast members who truly need it right now in the community. And a lot of you guys know a lot of other YouTubers, so please let them know about these projects. Let them know, hey, we have somebody in the YouTube space who are helping cast members, and we would love to get your help sharing the word out. I don't mind if our fundraising goal doesn't go very high, but I do want the word to be shared out as much as possible. And for me, sharing out the word is just as important as donating money to the organizations that are going to be helping out this year, whether it's Give Kids the World Village this upcoming spring and with our Disney Plus watch party on January 23rd, 2021. And that's going to be helping our cast member community. We have continued to see layoffs. There's another 3,000 cast members who are going to get laid off through paperwork. And that means that the total is going up to 32,000 cast members, U.S. parks only, and that is including some salaried and executive positions. So keep in mind that there's a lot of cast members without a job right now, and a lot of places that aren't able to hire as much, especially in Orlando right now. So this is our time to stand up, rise together as one YouTube community, and to help support the people who've made magic for us all these years. And in turn, they kind of follow me a little bit because I was a cast member for a little bit. But I really would like to see the word spread out like wildfire on this platform. Share it to people who you think will get involved, whether it's Resort TV One, who I know has been supporting the cast member pantry since this layoff has been announced. Pete McDevitt, who is constantly supporting Give Kids the World. He's awesome. Make sure you guys check him out. 9:15 before my show. Make sure you guys tune into him before watching my show at 10. and it's other people in this organization and the ways that we reach out here on social media. Would love to see as many YouTubers, big and small, participate in this project. Disney Dan, you are welcome to help out. This is why I've been streaming earlier in the day, so that way all of you from the UK can also join me on screen and be a part of this project as well. So if you guys have suggestions for me for this watch party, because I'm going to leave it up to you as my 6 hours, or I'm sorry, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6 hours of streaming. I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to think I'm going to do 4 TV shows and 3 movies. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the rest up to you. If you have suggestions, please do. No Star Wars. That's the only thing that's pretty much off my list. And that's because of the overstimulation attacks. Unless if it's Droid Tales, or unless if it's Lego Star Wars, then it's okay. I don't know why, but I've had less problems. Like, I've been able to watch the Lego Star Wars episodes a lot better than the other ones. And I don't know why. And it makes absolutely no sense to me at all. But again, to the 3 of you who are here, make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, please go click that like button if you guys haven't already. That tells YouTube that we're doing a good job. Please share out the word of these 2. These 2 will be going up on my social media page starting tomorrow at before 9:30. I just want to allow a lot of people who haven't watched me today to be able to watch in the morning and throughout the day, and help us share the word out. All of you guys who have watched tonight, I would love you guys to be the first to be sharing out this content. Sharing out Magic for Magic Makers Instagram, who is on Instagram now, at Magic for Magic Makers on Instagram. Make sure you guys contact her there. All of my information for when I'm ready to go for this fundraiser will be announced days before. Final days as well for my college, or final votes for this fundraiser will be finishing on January 20th. So anything from now until January 20th will be up for vote. The most votes are going to be up for a tally the week before. And we'll create a final list at the end of the day. And I'm excited for that. So I'm thinking that I think that's the majority of it. And also follow me on TikTok. You guys will see me a lot more on TikTok now. It's just because it's a lot easier for me to create, and with all the struggles I have been dealing with my mental health, I have been getting a lot of support through TikTok. And I'm very excited to be on this journey with you guys. Thank you guys for 4,000 views on my YouTube channel, by the way. I just reached that in the beginning of this month. I want to thank you for that. 4,000 views is absolutely mind-blowing. And I want to thank you guys for all your tremendous support on this channel. We passed 250 at the end of last month. Thank you guys for that as well. We are halfway to 500, and I appreciate all of your guys' support on my YouTube channel, and I'm forever grateful for it. Now, Dole Whip Dad, James, you're fine to watch on TikTok. You don't have to participate and you don't have to post videos, but you can support me on TikTok. Plus, it's just dancing. It's nothing that bad, I promise. Love and positivity is what I'm spreading, and some education about disability as well. Like the other day, Lindsay, who you guys know from my video I posted about an unboxing video, she's been getting attacked on TikTok, and I had to stand my ground for my friend. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Bill. That means a lot. Again, please share out the word about our fundraiser for cast members. I really would like to see really good turnout for this event, and seeing people throughout the day, and a lot of people, helping out our cast community, because they are just as deserving as any other organization who's helping Disney parks. So, as cast members like to say, also, FYI, Disney Pins Live is not going live tonight. Jeff is not going live tonight. Monarch Moments is live right now. I believe she still is live. Make sure you guys go check Monarch Moments. Tell them the Blue Crew Invasion has went in through. Let them know that I sent you. And I believe AJC Magic TV is also live right now. Please tell them Caitlin sent you, and tell her to make sure to have her check my video out. I'm kidding. I wouldn't ask you to do that. But I would say make sure people tell them that I sent you, and we're the Blue Crew, and we always invade with love and positivity, and that Disney magic, of course. So as cast members say throughout Disney parks, have a magical day, you guys. And I will see you next week and throughout social media. Make sure you guys are spreading love and positivity during this really hard time. A lot of people are going through mental health issues, so make sure you guys reach out to each other in this really difficult time. Love you all.